What is up, accurate traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today I bring you another classic strategy for professional traders that is going to allow you to be trading boom and crash and scalp it very much profitably. So in the previous video we talked about spike catching. So this time today we want to talk about how you can actually scalp or go in the opposite direction of the spike strategy that we taught in the previous video. So this is a professional trader strategy, and it uses the bulls and the bears power, it uses the alligator, it uses all those not so common technical indicators, but it is of very high accuracy. Okay, so this is what we want to explore today and see how far or how much can you scalp boom and crash with this strategy. Okay, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button and you turn on your notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post videos like this. This will allow you not to miss any updates, not to miss any corrections that I do to this channel, or any promotions that we have at ATG. So we actually have a promotion that is currently running, whereby if you subscribe and you like this video, you can send me a screenshot on my WhatsApp number and I'll add you to our VIP signals group for free. All you have to do is subscribe and like this video and you'll be added to our signals group for free. So be sure to turn on the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I do upload something here on this platform. It is growing so big. And remember that whenever we reach a milestone like 1,000 more subscribers, I do a massive giveaway. So please make sure you subscribe so that those giveaways keep on coming after each and every 1,000 subscribers. So right now we're headed for 7,000, and I'm going to pick traders that I'm going to fund, and they'll be able to trade under my mentorship as well. Okay, so this is how the strategy actually looks like. With this strategy, we'll be deleting some of the indicators you see within this video. When we switch, let's say if you switch to crash from boom, we will need to remove some of the indicators because they will not apply on the particular index we will be trading. So it actually needs a lot of your attention. You can watch this video as many times as you can pause it, you can analyze the charts also on your own so that you get the whole concept. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to remove all these indicators and I'll be left with a blank chart like this so that we can have a step-by-step process of installing this strategy. Let me just remove some of these arrows. These are trades that we will be entering. Okay, so by the way, if you want to learn forex trading from scratch, from basics, if you also want to learn the Nasdaq strategies, the US 30 strategies, all these other indices that you find on the stock market, I've created a third channel where I'm teaching all that for free from scratch. So make sure you check it out. The link is in the description box below. You can subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any of the courses that are going to come on that channel. Okay, so let's get back to business. The first indicator that we want to install is the bears power, which is right here, and it should have a period of 15, no levels, and then the styling we'll choose the color red. So you can choose the color red. Please make sure you choose the color red so that it does not confuse you. The bears red is usually associated with bearish movement, right? So it will be much better if you also put it for the bears power. Okay, and then you can click on done and you can see those the bears power. The next one is the bulls power. Of course, it has a period of 15, no levels, and the color should be green as usual, since bullish movement is usually associated with the color green. Okay, then you can click on done. Right, The next indicator that we want to install, the final one, is the alligator. And we want it also to be under our indicator window 1. So I'm going to look for the alligator, which is right here. And it should have the following properties that you see on the screen. The jaws period will be 13, the teeth period will be 8, the lips period will be 8, the jaws shift will be 5, the teeth shift will be 5, the lips shift should be 3. Method is smoothed, or and then apply to medium price, and then the colors, you can choose any styling of your choice, since we are not going to be concentrating that much on an individual type of alligator. So you can click on done once you're finished, and this means that we have successfully installed our strategy. So now what we need to discuss is knowing when to buy and knowing when to sell. Okay, and basically we want to try as much as we can to trade in line with the trend. So let's say if we're on crash, we're most likely going to want to wait for it to be in an uptrend for us to be using this strategy, because we are scalping. And if it's for boom, we obviously want to wait for it to be in a downtrend for us to enter into a trade with it. So let me actually start with boom, because that's the one that's in a downtrend right now, and you will be able to use some current examples. Okay, but before I get into that, if you're interested in account management, mentorship, or signals, please make sure you get in touch with me from the WhatsApp group. You'll be able to get my WhatsApp number from our Telegram channel, which is completely free to join. I'll leave the link in the description box below. If you click that link, it will take you straight to our Telegram channel, okay, whereby you will learn and understand what we offer, and you'll be free to ask me questions regarding trading, of course. So let's get into today's business. We said first thing is you have to establish if you're in a downtrend, and clearly we can see that we're in a downtrend, but you can also go to a 15-minute time frame and you'll be able to tell, right? So from a 1-minute time frame, which is the one that you're going to be using, when you want to trade boom, you will have to remove this bull's power, because it will not be of any use, right? And you'll be left with something like this. And once you have something like this, and once you have established that you're in a downtrend for boom, the next thing is you want to look for crossovers, right? You want to look for crossovers, and you want to look for what the bear's power is doing, right? And the first thing is you want your bear's power to be pointing downwards for you to enter into a sell trade for boom, right? So from this point going down, it's forcing downwards, or basically should be below 0, right? And once you have established that, you want to look for a crossover of when the blue line crosses the green and the red, which was somewhere around here. I'll mark it with this red line, which was somewhere around there. That was going to be your entry point for a sell trade. And as you can see, check out how much the market moved all the way down. How many candlesticks are those? Those are over 10 candlesticks on each entry, right? Okay, let's take a look at another example here. We said the first thing is the blue has to cross the green and the red like that. And the other thing is you want your boob's power to be pointing down or below 0. And as you can see, it pushed all the way down, making you get at least 10 candlesticks on that entry. We can go on and on and on explaining this. Okay, Can you see how much it pushed? Even if you experience a few spikes within the trade, you just have to trust your strategy. As long as, number one, you have established that you're in a downtrend, and number two, you are following the conditions for this strategy. Let's take a look at crash. Crash is basically the opposite. This time, you want it to be in an uptrend for you to be able to buy, of course, right? And this time, you're going to remove bear's power, and you're going to be left with bull's power only. So the green ones are going to come in this time, and of course, the opposite would be, let me just highlight where your trades should be or start from, somewhere around this point. Why? Because we said you want your blue line to cross the red and the green, and you also want this time to have your bull's power above the zero line, like that. And once you have established that, you can freely enter into a trade. So I want you guys to go check this strategy out, practice it on a demo account first before moving on to a real account. And if you have any other questions on this strategy, feel free to ask them in the comment section below, or contact me on my WhatsApp number, and I'll be able to assist you. Until next time.